Hi there, Ash from Engager here, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can generate proposals and letters of engagement within Engager. So first things first, we'll need to go to the Clients tab, and then we'll need to find the client that you would like to generate this letter of engagement for. So I'm just going to search New Client, and we've got one right there. And then at this point, you'll need to select step 4, Services and Pricing. And we'll just need to make sure that the services that we would like to provide the client has been enabled. So we'll go ahead and enable the CT600, and we'll give that an annual fee of £1,000. Limited company accounts, we can say we're going to do that monthly, and that'll be at £100 a month. And then we'll go ahead and select payroll, and also we're going to do that monthly, and that will be £25 per month. And then finally VAT, and we'll say that's quarterly, and we're going to charge £200 a quarter. So at this point, you could go further into this, and you could add like catch-up fees and other elements, but I'm just going to save at that point. And then on the left menu, you'll need to go to Proposal, LoE and LoD. And at this point, you can create your proposal and letter of engagement. So by doing so, you just select create your first document. That will then give you the option of selecting what you would like to create. So I'm going to go ahead with proposal with separate letters of engagement. And I can either select to use the default or to customize the contents. So if I go ahead and customize, I'll select create. And at this point, I'll be presented with the step-by-step modal to produce this document. And I can go into each section and I can customize it prior to generation. Okay, so if we go ahead and press next, and then step 2, we've got the letter of engagement. Yeah, so all of these sections can be completely customized. So I'll go ahead and select generate. Okay, so this disclaimer is basically just letting me know that I have used the system to generate proposals and letters of engagement, and to check the document contents before sending it to my client. Okay, and then at this point, the proposal and letter of engagement has been generated, and I can then view what they look like, download them, and I can also send them to the client. So if I view this, you can see the template is one of our base templates, but you can completely customize that. And I'll show you in just a moment by having a look at our letter of engagement. There you go. So that's a slightly more customized version, but you can use our document generation tool to customize the proposal as well. Okay. And then at this point, you'd be able to send this to your client. So if we go ahead and press send, and then we can view the email that gets generated, and then click review and sign. So this is what your client experience would be when they actually receive the link for them to click and go through the signing experience. So as we scroll down, you can see all of the content that's been generated. And then your client will be given the option to accept or decline. It should also be noted that this content here can be customized within the settings. So if we go decline, you can then see that your client can give you a reason for declining. And then if we select accept, we could just type in our name. And then in step 2, your client will be able to then see the engagement letter. And again, they'll be able to accept or decline that. And then step 3, they've got preferences, so they can select how they would like to be contacted from an essential contact perspective, and then also new offers, which will be marketing. And finally, step 4, we've got the portal sign up process, so that they'll be able to sign up and accept and receive documents from you via the portal. There you go. So we'll create that. And there you have it. Your client has then signed up. They've signed their proposal, their letter of engagement, and they've signed up to the portal. And if we come back to Engager, and then there you have it. You can see that the decision has been accepted. It was last viewed on the 6th of October and it was signed by Ashley Jonathan Hall. So that is exactly how you can generate a letter of engagement and proposal within Engager. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to add them in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. Bye.